Okay, I think I have discovered something within the cycles of its trading history. This may actually give the bulls the shot they've been waiting for. Let's discuss this thesis and point out any flaws I may be missing or have. Let's pop open the charts for a true edge over the coming sessions. Welcome back on this Freaky Friday. This is ARCa. Let's dive into ticker symbol GTII. What is up, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. Let's go ahead and dive in to ticker symbol GTII. And I have to say that I am, I feel, well, yeah. Let's just go over it. I just want your thoughts on it, right? Let me know in the chat, or let me know on Twitter X or in Discord, wherever you want. Let me know what you think over the next. It's going to be in the next screen, not this one here. So we just need to go over real quick what happened today, right? So we ended up coming down to the demand zone that we've been looking for, right? So we pointed out 45, it should be 45.50, 45.50 to about 43.08 with a concentrated zone of around 44.62, and now we know that that concentrated zone is actually or could possibly be 45, which is just 0.0038 cents away from the target that we were speaking of, right? So pretty damn close, pretty damn accurate over what we were observing, right? So I like that, right? It's okay. I definitely see this. I definitely see the volume increasing there like crazy, right? So right when we came down here, the daily volume kind of spiked, right? So that went into 964,000 shares traded, right? So yesterday was around 292. And the day prior to that was 594, and we were noticing that we're already getting an uptick in volume, right? So something is definitely a brewing here, right? So let's go ahead and go over this this crazy thesis, right? And I think there's an edge over this, right? So I know it looks like it looks like a lot of information here, but please go ahead and bear with me as we go over the details here. So first detail that we want to notice is the span from every major peak that we've had to every major bottom that the asset has faced, and that is in this iteration here from. You know what? I know that we'll just make it a little bigger here so that everyone can see. Okay, yeah. Now you should be able to see the numbers a little better up here. Or to the side, right? So, and then also down here on the dates. So, yeah, this top side here that we faced at a high of 455. This is actually March. Oh, yeah. So this, well, I guess it doesn't matter. So from this top side here to the very bottom area, 491 days, right? So, now similarly here, I guess, arguably speaking, the lowest point here would be around July 2020 at its max downside. But I left it at relative to the 491 days because there is kind of a bottom there too. If we just scooch the candles here, this area here, so it kind of like wicked all the way down there before it recovered and made a new high here, right? So this was a pretty insane bounce. It was around to be honest, it was around 131% here. So it was quite impressive. Follow me here, okay? Because there's a reason why I'm mentioning all this stuff. Okay, now from this top peak to the very bottom extremity here, that was 510 days. And so what we're currently facing is we're sitting at 430 days right now from the top peak right here, the $9 run, right? We're sitting at about 430 days, and if we extend to roughly around 490 days or 491 days, then that would actually take us to the beginning of February. So February 5th, right? So I'm not saying that we're definitely going to make something happen there. I'm just saying that there is something happening in February too, right? So I want you to notice right over here that this is in the month of February, right, to the top side here in March, and there was a bounce here from there's a bounce here from the bottom side of about $1.07 to about $2.52, marking off a 135% move to the upside. Now, this back here, this is also beginning in February. This low right down here. So that's late February. Right? I mean, I guess we can always even count the beginning of the beginning of February would be right over here. But I'm marking off the very bottom side, right? So from this area here to the top area there is around a 51.36% move to the upside. And this is another iteration in February here, right? So we're looking at a move right here from the bottom side of around 80.24 to about the top side of this candle here at 160, $1.60. That was 91% to the upside. Okay, so here's that wick that we were talking about a little bit earlier, right? So we came down to this wick here and blasted off the space over there. That marked off a 131.72% move to the upside. Here is another wick low to another wick high iteration that we faced, and the measurement there is 139.94%. And now this one here actually had a candle right down here to the top side price action of about this candle here. That marks off almost a 45% move. So, and in this one over here, right? So this was also February. So all of these ones that I'm marking off, all of the ones that I'm talking about are in February, right? So this February run right here went from 1646 to about 3820, marking off a 137% move to the upside. And also where the supposed, near the beginning is, and we made a move of around 73% on February. So all of these iterations are landing in February. So now that we know that everything is kind of doing a pretty nice move somewhere in February, then and also the fact that we have the cycles leading at around the 500-day mark, let's go ahead and just extend it from the top, from the $9 mark all the way to the actual, let's just say 491 days, which would land us in February 6th, right? So that's the point there, that there is a February potential from the 491 days from that top peak. So technically speaking, that there could be something there. Well, I mean, obviously there's variance, right? 491, 497, 510, right? So 510, 497, 491. I understand that these are actually dropping in value. So could it be earlier? I don't know. But what I do see is that we're already reaching some of those very bottom targets that we were talking about as strong demand. So there's a lot rhyming here with February, with moves that are either 40% or moves that are 100 plus percent, 135 here, 131 there, 139 here. We have a 51 here. This is let's see. This is a 91. It's kind of yeah. So this one is 51. Do we have another one like it? I think, yeah, this is 44 here. And this is 73 here. Yeah, so it rhymes okay. There's really no actual outlier here, right? So the month of February appears to be a pretty bullish month at somewhere, the beginning or the end of February. And it's just curious that from the top peak of $9 to February is marking off near that 500-day mark. So I guess if we were to bring this to the very beginning of February, let's see if we put this on February 1st. That would mark off, how many days is that? Let's see. Where is it? Is it even this one? Oh, sorry, it's up here. Yeah. So that would be 486 days. So I mean, we can also just, I mean, this is going into real speculation here, and probably a little too strong, right? But if we grab a calculator here and we just go 510 minus the 497, we have the difference of 13 days there, right? So now we have the difference of 6 days here, and 491 to 486 days would be 5 days. So technically, it is still decreasing. I just can't. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm just speculating here. I want to see if it sparks any inspiration or anything here within retail, right? So I hope that this worked out, or I hope that this works because there's a lot happening. There's definitely a lot happening here, and it's really curious. All these time, all the time, there's timing that happens within cycles and GTII, and this is not the first one that I've found. I've found other timings, right? That for I mean, particularly here when we got the monthly closure, uh, you know, right at the tail end of June into July, we noticed that there could be a pump to the upside, and it actually kind of did, 80 cents to about $1.43. But that was supposed to be a macro pump. It was supposed to continue on to the upside. Not sure what happened, but it was around an 80% jump, right? So it is nice, but yeah, I think that we're coming up onto one relatively soon, and it's also really curious that we're near that very bottom side of a critical demand. So I'm definitely liking what I'm seeing here. Okay, team. So I just really wanted to share that with you to see if anyone could share an opinion here. But as far as price targets go, at least in the immediate short term, we're at a critical resistance, right? This 48-cent zone appears to be something that happens a lot. And aside from that, the top price targets would be just at about here at the high of 49 cents, and then the next one would actually be about 49.50, followed by about just about 50 cents. Okay, so three major areas that look kind of like algorithmically figured, right? So yeah, team, I think there's something pretty good happening here. I just want to uh, spark your imagination, right, and see if you can actually come up with something else. But I'm really going beyond the. I'm trying to think as far as I can outside the box. But yeah, I think everything is looking pretty good, and the immediate short term upside, let's see. We have some consolidation with slight potential for a downside play there on the bi-hourly time frame. And let's see this one here. So this is actually the 4-hour time frame, and we're making a bullish cross over that SMA 14. So it's looking good for the immediate short term as well. Although I'll say that yeah, both of the 8-hour and the 4-hour are currently gonna they're about to face resistance from the gravitational zone of the other side. So then I guess that would be some consolidation because of the SMA 14 landing in this gravitation down here. So we could actually be doing some of these some of these little dance here, right up and down. I don't feel comfortable in talking about the upper bounds or upper time frames of the RSI just yet. They are suggesting a continuation to the downside, and they are also in the gravitational zones. So it's not that I'm ignoring it. It's just that I would like to see what this shorter term, the more immediate shorter term time does to momentum and how it cascades. Right. So yeah, that's something to pay attention here to, and also the timing here. Okay, team. So I just wanted to kind of give you that perspective. Please remember to reserve your seat before it's too late at the arcmasterscores at gmail.com. I think more seats got taken today. I need to make the official count, but it's definitely below 18 now. I think it's into 16 or 15, and it's kind of taking up pretty fast now because I'm releasing the news that I am not going to continue teaching the ArcMasters course. I really need to get into trading and continue my trading career, right? Because I think 4 tracks is going to be my max here, and each track catered around 36 seats, well, roughly. And when 30 were offered, right? So I opened it up again just about a week ago. Lots of people already have taken their seats, have reserved their seats already. So send me an email there for the 16-week mentorship program, and I will shoot you the disclaimer and the syllabus and everything pertaining to that matter. Okay, team. I really appreciate everybody for coming on by and watching this video. I know it went a little bit long here, but I really want to give you what I'm looking at or what I'm feeling, and hopefully you can give me your feedback on it. Okay, team. So yeah, Please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as I cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever. Never, 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 never. I need you to do your own due diligence and everything will be cool. But with that said, I wish you well a very good weekend, and I will catch you at the bell on Monday. Adios.